in these instructions for doing the proper stroke, I try to make it progressive. So the first part of this segment, I demonstrated 4 strokes per hand. It allows you to pay attention to one hand at a time for a longer period of time. Again, watching your right hand for 4 slow strokes enables you to make sure that you've got the correct hand position, make sure that you're in a straight line to the pad, which I haven't talked about yet, but I will. And also making most sure that both sticks are the same height and they are together before each stroke is played or executed. They are independent of each other in their motions. So again, I'm going to just do a quick review on the 4 strokes. Do this first. And again, very slow. As you feel more comfortable with that, then use your metronome to test yourself as to how well you're doing it. So just now I was at a certain tempo. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. There will be a point where your sticks are not going to want to behave. Okay? Example. If you're pushing a little faster, this will happen. Expect it to as you get faster. 2, here I go. See, the sticks are not matching the same height. The tips of the sticks match exactly. This ensures balance, control. So now we're going to take it one level above. And simply this, we're going to now play 2 strokes in the right, 2 strokes in the left. This is going to make you think a little quicker about all those things that are coming together. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, right, left, left. Now I've got to assess everything in half the time. And that is the issue as we continue. These are called double strokes. So again, you determine if you're ready to move on to double strokes from the previous quadruple strokes. Your goal is the next level, single strokes. Now you have to think for every stroke within the timing of the metronome that you set. Now you have to think of each alternating stroke, right versus left. And for many of you, this may be too fast. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. The idea is to make sure your strokes stay with the metronome. When you practice, it's very important, you'll discover this. When you practice on a drum or even a pad, if you're with the metronome, you won't hear it. You won't hear the metronome. However, if you start slowing down, you'll hear the metronome. I'll demonstrate. Now you hear every beat. Again, that's the case in point about, are you keeping the timing steady? And you can really test yourself by listening for the metronome, and after a while, you don't even worry about thinking about it because you've actually transferred the job of that metronome has now moved here, and that is the greatest lesson in the world from the best teacher in the world. Again, I'm going to demonstrate the single strokes, right versus left. Pay attention, I'll go a little slower. Incidentally, to let you know, playing right-left single strokes at a slower tempo is very difficult. So again, this allows you now to look all the points that I talked about. Maybe your dad plays golf, and maybe he tried to teach you how to do a golf swing one day. And you realize all those things you had to think about at one time to make one simple stroke with the golf club. Well, here's a parallel. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always thinking about the height of the sticks. The matching of the height is going to equal the volume. Always thinking of your stroke being right in time with the metronome. Now, I'm going to lift my right hand higher purposely and listen to the difference. Here I go. So notice the height of my stick is creating a much more volume. There's no balance between the two. Now, once I bring the right hand back down to where my left hand is, that's very important. And so again, always be listening to your volume when you're playing. I don't care if it's on the drum pad, if you're doing a drum set solo, or again, you want your sticks to be the same height at any rate. No matter how far advanced we get, this rule will always apply.